Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, opening up Cinco de Mayo. Thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and are you surprised that it didn't end up higher on your list?
I'm not surprised it didn't end up higher on my list. No, it's just the fact that my top 10, or actually more like top 5, is just so unbelievably stacked. It's ridiculous. Uh, but yeah, I've been looking forward to Guardians 3 for quite a while now. It's one that I haven't put a ton of thought into until just recently, where I'm like, "Oh, this is coming out incredibly soon. It's gonna be the finale of the Guardians of the Galaxy series. It's gonna be a movie in the MCU that's actually gonna, well, hopefully feel like an actual conclusion to these characters and their story, and not something that gets saved for an Avengers team up." So I think that'll be a nice change of pace. And also James Gunn, his vision for these movies and this part of the MCU has just been phenomenal all around. So I can't wait to see what he does to wrap everything up. It definitely looks like it's going to be a bit of a tearjerker throughout. Visually, it looks incredible. And I think this is definitely above all the MCU movies and projects. This is probably going to be the most special at the end of the day. And I think it's going to look fantastic in IMAX as well. So the theater experience will be a good one, and yeah, I can't wait to see it, even though it's probably going to be an emotional roller coaster.
So, will you be doing an IMAX review for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
Hell yeah. I can't miss it. I had to miss 2 for personal reasons last month, so I gotta do it this time. I might be going to the IMAX marathon though for all 3 movies because I think that'd be cool. So there might be 3 Guardians IMAX videos, but I haven't decided yet. So don't hold me to that.
That would be awesome. The idea of seeing all three Guardians of the Galaxy movies on the big screen in IMAX, again, seeing them all kind of back to back to back. I love the idea of that. So
Yeah, wouldn't get home till like 3 in the morning, but it'd be worth it.
it's true. Yeah, dragging butt the next day, but totally worth it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is this is a movie that I wish would have come out 2 or 3 years ago. And then the whole Twitter thing happened, and James Gunn got fired. And then Disney spent a full year not hiring anyone else to do Guardians of the Galaxy. And then James Gunn got hired by DC to do The Suicide Squad. And then recently he's leaving to take over the DCEU. All that aside, I think some of the creative attention that would have been more perfectly realized for Guardians 3 in 2018, 19, 20. It feels to me watching this trailer that some of that energy might have dissipated a little bit. And when this, it still excites me. Of all the films for Phase 5, this is the film that should have me the most excited because I've been waiting. I love James Gunn. I've been waiting for this film for whatever it was, 2017, I think, is when Guardians 2 came out.
hmm
It doesn't feel like it's been 6 years, but in some ways it does kind of feel like it's been 6 years. So I'm shocked, of all things, that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, that that we finally got that first trailer over Christmas movie season, and it didn't blow me away. I love this whole Guardians cast. I love all of these characters. It does kind of feel like something might be a little bit off with the visual style. It kind of feels like James Gunn has gone full DC in his visual style since the Suicide Squad. So I'm kind of reserving my excitement levels a little bit for this film. But anytime you have Chris Pratt and Zoe Saldana and the entire cast coming back for one last ride, it's Vin Diesel as Groot, so it's all eternally one last ride. Um, it has me excited, but it does shock me a little bit that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is not higher on my list, and that it's number 6 on both of our lists.
Yep. I mean, I think ultimately the movie's going to deliver one way or another, but Yeah, I mean, with so many other movies coming out, my top 5 is pretty stacked, so like I said, it's just right outside the top 5, but it's very, very close to it.